of the plant is a very strong milestone for us. We have been working towards this product for now more than 3 years. So finally, we are seeing the fruits of our labor. We'll be rolling out the vehicle itself commercially this month itself to our dealers. So definitely, I think it's a momentous occasion and it's start of the journey. As I mentioned that unlike a lot of our competitors, this is a completely grounds up electric vehicle platform which we have designed. It's a 100% make in India vehicle. So our idea was to make a vehicle which is completely made in the country. So most of the, I think majority of the sourcing is from within the Indian ecosystem. We've recently acquired Log9, which is one of the leading battery manufacturers in the country. The facility is in Bangalore. So the battery for us is now a captive in-house product, which is very critical in this segment. We are not dependent upon outside players. For other important components and for axles, we have tied up with American Axles, which are one of the leading producers in the world. Again, when we started this journey, there was no product, no axle available. This was a collaborative effort which we did to get this axle design done. For motor controllers, we are using somebody like a NIDAC. So it's we have very strong ecosystem which we are using, and as I mentioned, it is a very Indian product. In terms of connectivity, it's a fully connected vehicle. So not only we have telematics built into the vehicle, but we also have vehicle diagnostic also, which is built into the vehicle, where we have real time. We have our own data center where we get real time information on the performance of the vehicle. So we can do preventive maintenance. We can connect much easily to the operators of the vehicle. In terms of battery, we are on a high voltage platform as compared to our competitors, which is on a low voltage platform. Now the advantage for that is about threefold. One is that it gives us a much higher range. Our real world range is about 190 kilometers compared to about 115, 120 of our competitor. We have fast charge available, so our vehicle can be recharged within 1 hour. And lastly, because the motor as well as we have 80 kilowatt motor and the battery is a 30 kilowatt battery, so we can load 1 ton as compared to about 750 kilos for a competitor, and our gradability is also much stronger. So vehicle has about a 23% gradability. So as I mentioned that, see, our one biggest advantage is that since we were already manufacturing trucks for the OEMs, and we do close to about 600 trucks a month, mainly the load body and the chassis. So we had a lot of very strong complementary infrastructure which could support this vehicle. So currently also for this vehicle, the chassis and the cabins will be built in our existing infrastructure. And the line which we have put up, it's a assembly and testing line, so that it's a it's a very lean line and very focused towards rolling out the vehicle. Capacity is about 8,000 vehicles per annum, which we feel is for the next 2 years, it's a decent capacity which we have. And the idea is that as the market evolves and we see utilization of capacities, we are in a position to expand very quickly. I think the evolution of the electric mobility in this is going to happen very quickly, because you are seeing a huge expansion on the charging infra, especially in the metro cities. Beyond that, there is a distinct economic advantage of operating an electric vehicle, especially in the last mile and the mid-mile segment. Say for our vehicle, a similar ICE vehicle, the running cost will be about 8 rupees a kilometer, whereas we are offering it at about 2 rupees a kilometer. So typically a driver would save close to about 25,000 every month. Given also the incremental EMIs pays, which is about roughly will be anything between 3 to 4,000 rupees, still he will have quite a sizable savings from running an ICE vehicle. Beyond that, as you are aware, in all the major metros, the government is pushing out ICE vehicle, and they are making the use of electric vehicles compulsory. I think as more and more infrastructure develops, more OEMs come with products, you will see the adaptability, the numbers increasing quite rapidly. We are a company fully focused on sustainability. It's not only Jupiter Electric Mobility. If you look at Jupiter Group together, our core business is railways, and railways is all about sustainability. Uh, Beyond that, also, even in our ecosystem, we are using solar in a big way. A lot of other things we are eliminating use of, say, we had furnaces which were oil fired, we got rid of everything, we have now put gas fired furnaces. Then so overall we are trying to be more and more sustainable in this space. I think in terms of the battery, so on the railway, as I had mentioned earlier, we are doing the lithium ion batteries for the Vande Bharat, for the coaches. Then we are very big in battery storage and data center. So today Jupiter is the leading manufacturer in India of containers for battery storage and data centers. So we are working with clients such as GE, with Schneider, with Toshiba, with Delta. So we are exporting to the North American market, and now we are coming out with a complete best solution with the battery pack. So the idea is that we are building the making the platform stronger and stronger, and making and doing it in India, so that we have an alternative to the imports which we do from China. So I think in challenges is one is that obviously the education in terms of people's resistance to change. I think that has evolved considerably if you look at the market from 2 years back. But still, I think it's a long way to go. But I think the biggest challenge is on the infra. I think is on the charging infra, because beyond 2-3 cities, the charging infra is still lacking. I, so the government is very committed and focused towards that. I think the FAME 3, now they are talking about, even on the focus will be more on the commercial vehicle side. So I think, yeah, the infra, and I think these are the two main challenges in this segment. I think if we can overcome that, then the adoption will be much faster. In terms of the opportunity, I think the opportunity size is huge, because already there is a market for it. It's not like the market is there for the vehicle. You're not creating a new segment. The segment is already there. It's just the conversion from ICE to electric. And the most positive thing is people are just not buying it for sustainability. There is a very, very distinct economic advantage to own this vehicle. And that is one of the reasons we are giving a 7-year warranty. Because one of the challenges was that what do we do with the vehicle once the battery runs out. So that's why 7 years is quite a huge timeline. 7 years means the battery can run for close to 10 years. So 10 years for any vehicle is a good life cycle. So I think, yeah, the opportunity set is there. It's just that as the infra develops, there is more education, you will find the conversion happening very quickly. Again, in terms of a lot of the applications which that will help in a lot towards that. Then in terms of, say, the Drishti app which we have launched, then here that also enables people to drive much more efficiently. The telematics which we have inbuilt into the vehicle. Then for the after sales, as I've told you, we have real time data which is coming from the vehicle. Our focus initially is on the service infrastructure, because we also realize that for a fleet operator or a owner of a vehicle, a 1 day downtime is a huge loss. So we are relying very strongly on the servicing of the vehicle. I think our focus initially is not volumes, but to establish a service network. I think that is why we are very focused on. So I think within this year, that's what our target is, that we want to launch a 2-ton and the 3-ton vehicle, and we also want to launch the passenger variant of the 1-ton and the 2-ton. So I think that is where we are aspiring to. Our focus is going to be the ELCV segment, because we feel that that is the market which has the biggest opportunity. So we are fully focused on the segment, but we want to have the full product range for the segment.